Your destiny says your fingerprint unlock is failing because your energy is shifting. Your new print will open. Stop. Do not wipe your screen. Do not blow on your thumb. Do not get frustrated with the machine in your hand. Listen to me very closely right now. The failure of your phone to unlock is not a glitch. It is not a smudge of dirt. It is not water on the sensor. It is the first physical proof that the atmosphere around you has shifted so violently that even your own biology is changing to match the new frequency. I am speaking to you. Yes, you. The one who has felt a strange heat in your hands for the last 3 days. The one who woke up this morning feeling like the air in your bedroom was thick, like you were breathing underwater. You tried to unlock your phone to check the time, to check the world, and it denied you. It did not recognize the print. It said, "Try again." It said, "No match." You thought it was the phone. But I am here to tell you it is the finger. It is the soul behind the finger. You are not the same person you were when you went to sleep last night. A crossover happened in the spirit realm while your eyes were closed. Your energy has spiked. Your vibration has risen so high that the old sensors, the old locks, and the old doors cannot read you anymore. You have outgrown the code that used to define you. This is a warning. A glorious, terrifying warning. Because if your phone cannot recognize you, neither can the enemy that has been tracking you. The spiritual signal you have been broadcasting for years, the signal of victim, the signal of struggle, the signal of almost but not quite, has been cut. You have gone off the grid. You are invisible to the bad luck that has hunted you down since you were a child. But you must act fast. This is not a permanent state. It is a window. A portal. It opened exactly when that sensor failed, and it will close when the sun sets today. You have a very short time to set your new print, not just on your device, but on the universe. I see you. I see the frustration you have been carrying. It is not just about the phone. It is about the keys that don't seem to work, the passwords you keep forgetting, the doors that seem to stick when you try to push them open. You feel like the world is resisting you. You feel like you are fighting for every inch of ground. You look at others and they seem to glide through life. Their phones unlock. Their checks clear. Their friends call back. And you stand there, wiping your thumb, trying again and again, feeling like an outsider in your own life. There is a reason for this. You are not like them. You were never meant to glide on the surface. You were built to break the ground. The resistance you feel is not rejection. It is friction. And friction creates fire. You are catching fire, my child. That is why the sensor failed. It could not read the flame. Think about the last 24 hours. Think about the odd things that have happened. The light bulb that flickered when you walked under it. The dog that barked at nothing in the corner of the room. The sudden ringing in your left ear that lasted for 10 seconds and then stopped. These were not accidents. These were the shock waves of your energy shifting. You are becoming too powerful for your old container. There is someone who does not want this to happen. There is a reason you were kept in that struggle signal for so long. I am going to reveal something to you that might make your stomach turn, but you need to hear it. You need to know why the lock is failing now. There is a person in your circle. They are not a stranger. They are close. Maybe they sit at your table. Maybe they text you good morning. I see a face. A face that smiles with its mouth but never with its eyes. They have been feeding off your old energy. They liked it when you were stuck. They liked it when you were the one who needed help, the one who was always a little bit confused, a little bit behind. It made them feel big. It made them feel in control. They are the energy vampire. They have attached a cord to your spirit, and for years, every time you started to rise, every time you started to get a win, they would pull on that cord. They would make a comment. They would create a drama. They would get sick and need you. And you, with your big, giving heart, you would stop. You would lower your vibration to help them. You would give them your energy, and you would go back to being small. But this morning, something broke the cord. Maybe you prayed different last night. Maybe you just finally decided you had enough. Maybe God just said, "It is time." The cord snapped. That is why you feel that heat in your hands. That is your own power coming back to you. It is flowing back into your fingertips. It is changing the ridges of your skin. The vampire felt it too. Did you notice? Did you notice someone acting strange today? Someone who didn't text you back? Or someone who called you 3 times in a row for no reason? They are panicking. They can't feel you anymore. They are trying to find the old fingerprint, the old button to push to make you obey. But the button is gone. The sensor is dead. You are standing at the edge of a cliff, and the bridge is forming under your feet right now. But you have to walk. You have to accept that the old you is gone. Listen to the sound of my voice. The silence in your room is not empty. It is waiting. It is waiting for you to claim this new identity. Do not try to use the old code. Do not try to be the person you were yesterday. That person was broke. That person was lonely. That person was used. That person is dead. Let them go. The new print you are about to set, it will open doors that have been welded shut for 10 years. I see a financial door. A heavy, iron vault that has your family name on it. It was locked because your energy didn't match the key. The key required a king, and you were vibrating like a servant. The key required a warrior, and you were vibrating like a wounded bird. But now? Now your hand is the hand of a conqueror. If you touch that door now, it will swing open on silent hinges. But you are scared. I feel it. You are scared because the old struggle was comfortable. You knew how to survive the struggle. You don't know how to survive the victory. You don't know who you are without the fight. Let me tell you who you are. You are the one who wakes up when the house is dark and checks the locks. You are the one who worries about the bills so no one else has to. You are the one who remembers the birthdays, the one who forgives the unforgivable, the one who swallows the insults so there is peace at dinner. I see the weight you carry. I see the tears you cry in the shower where no one can hear you. God saw them too. And He said, "Enough." He reached down and He touched your thumb. He smudged the print. He erased the identity of the slave. He gave you the print of the air. This is happening right now. As you listen to this, the cells in your body are rotating. The fear is leaving your chest. You might feel a tingle in the back of your neck. That is the fear leaving. Let it go. The timeline is set. You have until the moon rises tonight. The energy shift is peaking. If you do not claim this now, if you go back to sleep, if you let the vampire reattach the cord, the sensor will revert. The phone will unlock with the old print. And you will go back to the loop. The loop of almost making it. The loop of 1 step forward 2 steps back. Do not let that happen. You must understand the enemy. The enemy is not just the person I mentioned. The enemy is also a spirit of delay. It loves to make you wait. It loves to make you late. It loves to make technology fail right when you need it most. It wants you to get angry. It wants you to throw the phone. It wants you to curse. Because when you get angry, your vibration drops. When you get frustrated, you lower your shield. And that is when the vampire can get back in. So, when the phone didn't unlock, that was a test. Did you fail it? Did you get mad? Or did you realize it was a sign? If you got mad, it is okay. Forgive yourself right now. Say, I release the anger. Take a breath. Reset. Now, look at the situation again. The phone didn't unlock. Why? Because you are new. The universe is forcing you to update your settings. Not just on the screen, but in your life. There is a contract coming your way. I see papers. White papers with black ink. They have been stuck in a pile on someone's desk. They got lost. They got delayed. That was the spirit of delay working against your old fingerprint. But with the new energy, those papers are going to slide to the top of the stack. Someone is going to pick them up today. They are going to look at them and say, "Wait, why haven't we called this person yet?" There is a relationship that has been stuck in a gray area. Confusing. Hot and cold. That was because your old energy was broadcasting, "I will wait for you." Your new energy is broadcasting, "I am the prize." The dynamic is going to flip. They will feel the shift. They will reach out. They will be confused why they suddenly feel afraid to lose you. It is all connected to the print. The swirl on your skin is the map of your destiny. It has been redrawn. You have been feeling a pull to go somewhere new. A different route to work. A different store. A different website. Follow that pull. Your new internal GPS is online. The old one led you to dead ends. The new one leads to the gold. But you have to verify the change. You have to prove to the universe that you accept the upgrade. I want you to think about the person you were yesterday. The one who apologized too much. The one who let people talk over them. The one who accepted no for an answer. Look at that person. Wave goodbye to them. They served you well. They kept you alive. But they cannot take you where you are going next. Where you are going next, there are giants. But you are bigger than them. Where you are going next, there are mountains. But you will move them. The technology failure is the herald. It is the trumpet blast. It is the bell ringing. Wake up, it says. You are not who you think you are. You are a sleeping lion that just opened its eyes. The cage is open. The lock is broken. But the vampire is standing at the gate, holding a treat. Holding a memory. Holding a guilt trip. Don't go, they say. You owe me. Remember when I helped you? Remember when we were friends? Do not listen. Walk past them. Do not growl. Do not bite. Just walk. Your silence is louder than their screaming. The energy shifting in your body might make you feel tired. You might want to take a nap. Do not sleep yet. Stay awake with me. We need to lock this in. We need to solidify the new print before the sun goes down. I am going to tell you about the injustice. The thing that was stolen from you. Years ago, there was a moment. You were a child, or maybe a teenager. You had a talent. A dream. You showed it to someone. You showed them your drawing, or your song, or your idea. And they shut it down. They laughed. Or they just ignored it. They said, "That's nice, but be realistic." That moment was a theft. They stole your confidence. They stole your fingerprint. They replaced your unique swirl with a generic one. They told you to be like everyone else. And you believed them. You tried to fit your hand into their glove. You tried to unlock your life with their code. And it never really worked, did it? You always felt like a fraud. You always felt like you were wearing a costume. That is the injustice. You have been living a life that wasn't yours. You have been working a job that doesn't fit your soul. You have been loving people who don't understand your language. But the thief has been caught. The divine court has ruled in your favor. The judgment is restoration. That means you get it back. All of it. The confidence. The dream. The time. The years the locusts have eaten will be restored to you. But they won't come back as years. You can't be 16 again. They will come back as speed. What takes others 10 years to build, you will build in 10 months. That is the acceleration of the new print. The new energy is fast. It is efficient. It cuts through the red tape. The person who shut you down back then? They are still watching you. They might be a family member. They might be an old teacher. They might just be a voice in your head now. But they are watching. And they are terrified that you are finally waking up. They knew this day would come. They knew you were special. That's why they stopped you. People don't try to stop a car that isn't moving. They only try to stop the one that is about to win the race. You were always the winner. You just forgot. Now, look at your hand again. Don't look away. I know it looks the same. But look closer. Look at the lines. They are rivers. They are paths. One of those lines is the lifeline. It is glowing right now. Can you feel the heat? One of those lines is the heart line. It is pulsing. The scanner on your phone is just a machine. It reads light and shadow. But it saw the shadow of the new you and it got confused. It said, unknown. That is good. You want to be unknown to the world for a minute. You want to be in the cocoon. Because when you come out, when you finally set that new print, when you teach the phone who you are now, you will be unstoppable. The watcher, the one who has been draining you, is going to try to contact you today. I guarantee it. They will send a text. Hey, how are you? Thinking of you. Can you do me a favor? Do not answer immediately. That is the test. The old you would jump. The old you would reply in 2 seconds. The new you waits. The new you has boundaries. The new you is busy birthing a destiny. Let them wait. Their urgency is not your emergency. This energy shift is also affecting your money. Money is just energy, you know. It flows where the attention goes. For years, your attention has been on lack. On not enough. On how will I pay this? The new fingerprint is a magnet. It attracts. It does not chase. You will find money on the ground. You will find a check in the mail. You will get a refund you didn't ask for. These are small signs. The big sign is coming. The big sign is an opportunity that looks scary. It looks too big for you. The old you would say, I can't do that. The new you will say, I am ready. The phone failing to unlock was the universe slamming the door on your poverty. It was the universe saying, No more access to the land of lack. You are locked out of your old life. Stop trying to break back in. Stop trying to fix the old relationships. Stop trying to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Turn around. Look at the new door. The one that is opening. It doesn't have a handle. It opens with a touch. Your touch. But you have to be pure. You have to be clear. You have to release the grudge. If you are holding on to anger against the person who stole your dream, your hand will shake. The scanner won't read a shaking hand. You must forgive them. Not for them. For you. For the print. Say this out loud, right now, wherever you are. Whisper it if you have to. I release the thief. I take back my print. I am new. Say it again. Feel the words vibrate in your throat. I release the thief. I take back my print. I am new. Did you feel that? The air just changed. The pressure in the room just dropped. The heavy blanket just lifted off your shoulders. You just completed the first step of the ritual. You just declared your status to the spirit world. The angels just wrote it down. User 777 is online. New ID confirmed. Now the resources can flow. Now the protection can activate. You have been walking around without spiritual armor. That's why every little comment hurt you. That's why every piece of bad news ruined your week. You were exposed. The new fingerprint comes with a shield. A golden shield that surrounds your whole body. The next time someone tries to insult you, it will bounce off. You will look at them and feel nothing but pity. You will wonder, why did I ever let this person control my emotions? That is the power of the shift. But remember the timeline. The sun is moving across the sky. The portal is narrowing. You must complete the transition before the deadline. If you waver, if you doubt, if you say, "This is silly, this is just a video," then the process stops. The energy dissipates. You fall back into the old groove. The phone unlocks, but your life locks down. Do not let that happen. You are too close. You have survived 100% of your bad days to get to this moment. Do not quit at the finish line. The glitch was the finish line. You crossed it. Now you are in the victory lap. But the victory lap is where the enemy attacks the hardest. Because he knows he has lost. He wants to trip you. He wants to distract you. He will use the phone to do it. He will send a distraction notification. A news alert. A gossip video. A game invite. Ignore them. Stay focused on this truth. Your biology is upgrading. Your destiny is rewriting. The fingerprint is the seal. It is the signature of God on your body. And He just re-signed it. He looked at your life and said, "This draft is done. Let's write the masterpiece." You are the masterpiece. You are not the rough draft anymore. The rough draft had typos. It had errors. It had scribbles. The masterpiece is clean. It is bold. It is permanent. The person who hurt you? They are a footnote in your history book. They are not the main character. You are. Start acting like the main character. Main characters don't beg. Main characters don't chase. Main characters set the scene. Set the scene for your life today. Decide that today is the day everything turns around. Because it is. The machine told you so. The technology bowed to you. It said, "I cannot read you, you are too bright." Take that as the ultimate compliment. You are blinding the darkness with your light. Now, we need to prepare for the physical ritual. The thing you must do with your hands to seal this forever. But before we get there, I need you to understand the silent injustice deeper. There is a specific lie you have been told. A lie about your worth. Someone told you that you were too much. Too loud, too sensitive, too emotional, too needy. They lied. You were not too much. You were just too big for their small cup. They couldn't hold you, so they blamed you for spilling over. You tried to shrink yourself to fit in their cup. You folded your edges. You quieted your voice. You dimmed your light. And it still wasn't enough, was it? They still criticized you. That is because a giant cannot live in a dollhouse. The energy shift today is you standing up. You are breaking the roof of the dollhouse. You are stepping out. And yes, the dollhouse might crumble. The relationship might end. The job might go. Let it go. You cannot build a castle on a foundation of matchsticks. God is clearing the land. He is removing the debris. The phone glitch was the first bulldozer. It is scary to see the walls come down. But you need to see the horizon. You haven't seen the horizon in years because the walls of other people's opinions were blocking your view. Look out. Look at the vast possibility of your life. There is a version of you that is wealthy. There is a version of you that is healthy. There is a version of you that is deeply, passionately loved. That version is waiting for you to scan your finger. That version is standing on the other side of the glass. Put your hand up. Press your thumb against the invisible wall. Can you feel the other side pushing back? That is your higher self. Type Amen.